$1 trillion. Say it slowly. Let it sink in. $1 trillion. If you started spending $1 million every single day from the moment you were born, you would still not finish spending it in your lifetime. You would need nearly asterisk asterisk 3,000 years to asterisk asterisk. 3,000 years of spending every single day. No king in history held this much. No pharaoh, no emperor, no conqueror who ever walked this earth. But here's what makes this story different from every other wealth story ever told. The man racing toward this number, right now, was once a broke immigrant student who had no apartment to sleep in. He showered at a public YMCA. He ate on less than $1 a day. He coded through the night on a second-hand computer and slept on the office floor. That man is Elon Musk. And today, on the Sovereign Estate, we are pulling back every curtain, breaking down every number, and telling the full, unfiltered story of the greatest financial ascension in modern human history. This is the ultimate 0 to $1 trillion journey. Buckle up. The year is 1971. Pretoria, South Africa. A boy is born into a middle-class family. Father is an engineer. Mother is a model and dietitian. From the outside, ordinary enough. But Elon Musk's childhood was anything but ordinary. He was relentlessly bullied at school. He was small, introverted, and spent most of his time buried in books. At one point, a group of boys beat him so badly he ended up in the hospital. The pain was real. The loneliness was real. But instead of breaking him, it pushed him inward, into ideas, into science, into the future. By age 10, he had taught himself how to code. No teacher, no course, just books and sheer determination. By age 12 years old, he had built a video game from scratch. He called it *blaster.*, and then he sold it to a computer magazine for $$500. 12 years old, first paycheck, $500. That was the first signal that this was not an ordinary mind. But life in South Africa had a problem. When Elon turned 17, mandatory military service was approaching. He wanted no part of serving an apartheid government. So he made a decision that would change everything. He packed a single backpack. He scraped together what little savings he had. And he left South Africa, alone, for Canada. No connections, no safety net, no guaranteed future. Canada was not glamorous. There was no red carpet waiting. Elon cleaned boilers. He cut timber. He worked on farms. Grueling, physical, exhausting work, just to survive. Meals were whatever was cheapest. Sleep was wherever he could find it. This is the Elon Musk the world forgets about when they see the rockets and the Teslas. Eventually, he made his way to the University of Pennsylvania, double majoring in economics and physics. He began to develop a framework that would follow him for the rest of his life. Asterisk extreme wealth is not built by owning things. It is built by owning the future systems that everything runs on asterisk. Energy, transportation, communication, space. Whoever controls the infrastructure tomorrow controls everything. In 1995, Stanford University accepted him into their PhD program in energy physics. He packed his bags and flew to California. He lasted 2 days, and he walked away from one of the most prestigious PhD programs in the world. Why? Because he looked at the internet and he saw something most people could not yet see. He saw that this technology was going to rewire the entire world, and if he sat in a classroom for 5 more years, the window would close. So he dropped out, risked his visa status, and called his brother Kimball. Together, they were going to build a company. The company was called *Zip2.*. Office, a tiny rented room in Silicon Valley, barely big enough for 2 desks. They could not afford an apartment, so they put mattresses on the floor and slept there. 4 showers. They walked to the local YMCA down the street. During the day, the website ran on their only computer. At night, they took it back to write code. 1 computer, 2 brothers, 1 dream, $0 to spare. For months, this was their life. No weekends, no social life. Just work, sleep a few hours, and work again. This is where trillion-dollar companies are actually born, not in press conferences or magazine covers, but in small, unglamorous rooms where nobody is watching and somebody refuses to stop. 1999 arrived, and with it, the first explosion of wealth. Compaq, one of the largest technology companies in the world at the time, acquired Zip2. The price? $307 million. Elon Musk personal share? $22 million. Cash. Liquid. Real. He was 27 years old. 27. $22 million. Most people stop here. They buy the house. They buy the car. They retire. They travel. Elon Musk did none of that. He barely paused before putting nearly everything into his next idea. He launched an online banking platform called **x.com. This was 1999. People were still nervous about putting their credit card numbers on the internet. And here was Elon Musk saying, "The entire financial system is going to move online, and I want to build the rails it runs on." X.com eventually merged with another startup called Infinity, which had a small feature inside it called *PayPal. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion. Elon Musk share after taxes? $180 million. $180 million. He was 30 years old. And now, here is where the story becomes something that financial textbooks still struggle to explain. Elon Musk had $180 million. He could have put it in treasury bonds and lived off the interest for the rest of his life without ever working another day. Instead, he made the single most audacious personal financial bet in history. He took almost everything and split it three ways. $100 million into a private rocket company. A company that had never launched a rocket. A company that most aerospace experts said was run by a tech billionaire who had no business being in the space industry. He called it SpaceX. $70 million into a small electric car startup. Electric cars that barely worked. Electric cars that the entire automotive industry said would never go mainstream. He invested in Tesla. $10 million into solar energy. What will become Solar City. That is $180 million deployed. What was left for himself? Almost nothing. Elon Musk had to borrow money from friends just to pay his rent. The man who had just sold a company for hundreds of millions of dollars could not cover his monthly expenses without calling people he knew and asking for help. A journalist asked him in an interview during this period, weren't you terrified? Elon's answer, I didn't want a shortage of capital to be the reason these things didn't happen. If I had to, I would have sold everything I owned and lived in my car before I would have let them die. That sentence tells you everything you need to know about why most people stay comfortable and why a very small number of people change the world. 2008. For the world. It was the year of the global financial crisis. Banks collapsed. Markets crashed. Unemployment skyrocketed. Fear was everywhere. For Elon Musk, it was something worse. It was a year he nearly lost everything. SpaceX had been working toward its first orbital rocket launch for 6 years. The rocket was called Falcon 1. March 2006, Falcon 1 launched. A fuel leak caused a fire 30 seconds after liftoff. The rocket crashed back to Earth. Failure. March 2007, Falcon 1 launched again. This time it reached higher, but a fuel slush issue caused it to spin out of control. Failure. August 2008, the third Falcon 1 launch. This one carried actual satellites, including one from NASA. Everything looked promising for the first minute and a half. Then, a staging malfunction. The rocket tumbled. The payload was lost. Failure. 3 launches. 3 catastrophic failures. 3 years of work. Gone. And here's the brutal reality that Elon faced in that moment. SpaceX had enough money for exactly one more launch to **1. If the 4th rocket failed, the company was bankrupt. Finished. Done. Hundreds of employees would lose their jobs. 6 years of work would be erased. And Elon's $100 million investment would be worth zero. At the exact same time, across the country, Tesla was drowning. The global financial crisis had terrified investors. Funding rounds were collapsing. Tesla's production was stalled. Suppliers were demanding payments the company could not make. The company was weeks, possibly days, from shutting its doors forever. And on top of all of this, Elon's marriage was publicly falling apart. Everything, all at once. One person, on the edge. Elon later described this period in an interview, and for a rare moment, you could see the weight of it on his face. Asterisk, I had friends coming up to me and saying they thought I was heading for a nervous breakdown. I felt the weight of the world on my shoulders. But I kept thinking, I just have to make it work. I have to find a way. Asterisk, he did not sleep. He barely ate, but he kept going. Asterisk, September the 28th, 2008. Asterisk. Falcon 1, launch 4, was placed on the pad. The engines ignited. The rocket lifted off. It kept going, higher and higher and higher. And then, for the first time in SpaceX history, the Falcon 1 reached orbital velocity. The entire SpaceX team erupted. Engineers who had held their breath for years were sobbing, embracing each other, shaking. Elon walked to the front of the room, visibly overwhelmed, and said to his team, Asterisk, this is what we've been working toward. This is just the beginning. Asterisk. Weeks later, NASA awarded SpaceX a contract worth $1.6 billion. SpaceX was alive, and on Christmas Eve of that same year, at the very last hour, a last-minute funding round saved Tesla from bankruptcy by the thinnest possible margin. Both companies saved against every odd. The world had no idea what was coming next. The decade that followed was unlike anything the business world had ever seen. Two companies that had both nearly died in the same year did not just survive, they redefined entire industries. Let us start with Tesla. When Tesla launched the Model S in 2012, the skeptics went quiet. 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds. A range of over 300 miles on a single charge. A massive touchscreen interface that made every other car dashboard look like it belonged in a museum. And software updates that made the car better over time, like a smartphone on wheels. People had never experienced anything like it. But the real shift came in the years that followed. Tesla was not just making cars, it was building an entire energy ecosystem, supercharging networks across continents, the Powerwall for home energy storage, solar roof tiles, gigafactories producing batteries at a scale the world had never attempted. By 2020, Tesla had crossed a milestone that shocked the entire automotive world. Tesla's market capitalization surpassed Toyota, the then General Motors, then Ford, then Volkswagen. A company that was selling a fraction of the cars those giants were selling was worth more than all of them. Because the market understood something. Tesla was not being valued as a car company. It was being valued as a company that was going to control the future of energy and transportation. In 2021, Tesla crossed the $1 trillion market cap. And Elon Musk became the richest person in the history of recorded wealth. But Tesla was only one part of the picture. SpaceX, the company everyone laughed at, had quietly become the most dominant force in the global space industry. And the key breakthrough was something that sounds almost too simple when you say it out loud. What if rockets did not have to be thrown away? Every rocket before SpaceX was a one-time use vehicle. You build it, you launch it, it falls into the ocean, it is gone. You build another one. The cost was astronomical, literally and figuratively. SpaceX engineered rockets that could land themselves to fly up, deploy the payload, turn around, come back down, and land on a pad or on a drone ship in the middle of the ocean with extraordinary precision. The cost of getting to space dropped by a factor of 10. SpaceX began launching more rockets per year than every other country and company on Earth. Combined. Then came asterisk asterisk Starlink, dot asterisk asterisk. Elon Musk looked at the billions of people around the world without reliable internet access, and he decided to solve it from above. SpaceX began building a constellation of satellites in low Earth orbit. Not 1 or 2 satellites, not 10 or 20, thousands. Today, there are over asterisk asterisk 6,000 Starlink satellites asterisk asterisk orbiting the planet, providing high-speed internet to people in remote mountains, war zones, oceans, and deserts, places where cable and fiber could never reach. Starlink alone is valued by analysts at over $100 billion, and it is still in early growth. And then Elon kept going. Asterisk asterisk XAI asterisk asterisk. His artificial intelligence company launched Grok, an AI model directly competing with the most powerful systems in the world, with real-time internet access baked in from day one. Asterisk asterisk Neuralink asterisk asterisk. His brain-computer interface company completed its first human trial in early 2024. A paralyzed patient controlled a computer cursor using only his thoughts, just his mind, nothing else. Think about what that means for medicine, for communication, for human potential. When you add it all together, SpaceX's private valuation north of $350 billion, XAI at $50 billion and climbing, Tesla's market cap in the hundreds of billions, Starlink, Neuralink, and his ownership of X, the platform formerly known as Twitter. Elon Musk is not just approaching trillionaire status. He is redefining what it even means to be wealthy at that scale. So we step back from all the numbers, all the billions and the launches and the market caps, and we ask the real question: what actually makes this level of wealth possible? What separates a billionaire from a trillionaire? What did Elon Musk understand that almost no one else did? There are 3 principles buried inside this story, and if you study them carefully, you will see them operating in the story of every transformational fortune ever built. Asterisk asterisk the first principle: own the infrastructure, not the product. Asterisk asterisk. Elon Musk never said, "I want to sell more cars than Toyota." He said, asterisk, the entire energy and transportation system of human civilization is going to change. I want to own the pipes that system runs through. Asterisk, Tesla is not a car company. It is an energy infrastructure company that happens to make cars. SpaceX is not a rocket company. It is a space logistics and global internet infrastructure company. XAI is not a chatbot. It is an attempt to own the foundational layer of artificial intelligence. When you control the infrastructure, every transaction, every movement, every connection flows through you. That is where trillion-dollar wealth lives, not in products, in pipes. Asterisk asterisk the second principle: take the maximum risk when everyone else is retreating. Asterisk asterisk. In 2008, when the global economy was collapsing, when investors were running for safety, when even his closest friends were worried about him, Elon Musk poured his last dollars into a rocket company and an electric car company that were both about to go bankrupt. He did not do this recklessly. He did this because he had studied the physics of both industries down to their most basic components, and he knew that the fundamentals were sound, even if the timing was brutal. The greatest fortunes in history have almost always been built in the moments of greatest doubt, by the people who had the courage, the knowledge, and the stomach to hold on when everyone else let go. Asterisk asterisk the third principle: think from first principles, not from convention. Asterisk asterisk. Elon has spoken about this concept many times, and it is perhaps the most powerful mental tool in this entire story. First principles thinking means this: strip a problem down to its absolute physical foundations, and then rebuild your solution from scratch. Why are rockets so expensive? Because we throw them away after one use. So, make them reusable. Why are electric cars so expensive? Because battery cells are expensive. So, rethink battery manufacturing at industrial scale. Why does AI rely on someone else's hardware? So, build your own chips. Every industry has a set of assumptions that everyone accepts without questioning. Elon Musk questions all of them. And in the gap between the assumption and the physical reality, that is where he finds the leverage to build things that should not be possible. And finally, perhaps the deepest truth in this entire story: Elon Musk is not simply trying to be the richest person on Earth. He is operating from a belief that is either visionary or irrational depending on who you ask, and perhaps it is both. He believes that Earth, at some point in the future, will face an extinction-level event, an asteroid, a pandemic, a war, a slow environmental collapse. He does not know when. He does not know which one. But he believes that humanity remains a single-planet species. We are, in his words, an asterisk single point of failure. Asterisk one event. One planet. Gone. SpaceX and the mission to Mars is not a business strategy for Elon Musk. It is an asterisk survival plan for our species. Asterisk. Starlink is not just an internet service. It is global communication infrastructure that cannot be severed by any single government or natural disaster. Neuralink is not just a medical device. It is a potential pathway to preserving and extending human consciousness itself. When you understand this, the numbers stop looking like ego or excess. They start looking like fuel for a mission that is, at its core, about something much larger than money. Extreme wealth in the 21st century is no longer about owning land. It is no longer about controlling oil wells or gold reserves. It is about owning the asterisk future infrastructure humanity. Asterisk. The cars we drive, the internet we use, the satellites above our heads, the AI that will increasingly power our decisions, the rockets that will one day carry our children to another world. Whoever builds and controls these systems will generate wealth that follows no conventional law. And the lesson that Elon Musk's journey screams at us, from that cramped office floor in Silicon Valley, through 3 exploding rockets in the Pacific Ocean, all the way to the threshold of $1 trillion, is this. Asterisk. The future belongs to those who build it. Asterisk. Not those who wait for it. Not those who predict it. Not those who comment on it. Those who get into a room and build it. Even when they are broke. Even when they are exhausted. Even when 3 rockets have already failed and there's only enough money left for one more try. Now, we want to hear from you. If you had the vision and the drive to build something at this scale, what sector would you go after first? Space? Artificial intelligence? Clean energy? Biotechnology? Something no one has thought of yet? Drop it in the comments below. We read every single one. If this documentary gave you something valuable today, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to The Sovereign Estate, because this is just one story among many. Every week, we go deep on the people, the decisions, and the philosophies behind elite wealth, told the way they deserve to be told. Until next time, remember this. Asterisk. The future belongs to those who build it. Asterisk. I'll see you in the next one.